Winter's been, fully packed of cricket. I went away with the performance programme to Australia for 5 weeks. That was solely based around training, and then had a 9-week trip all around the West Indies with the Lions. That included 7 first-class games. Only got a chance in 2, but towards the end, I got to play the last game and did all right in that. So hopefully, it's put me in some good form for the season.
How much of a hunger does that give you for international cricket?
Obviously only being 19 and going away on that trip, I've got a lot more years left in my career, hopefully. Hopefully I can just keep on going up and up.
Realistically, do you have any international goals for this season, or you just wait to see what happens?
No, I don't want to look too far ahead with things. I just want to keep myself on a level playing field with everyone else. Just put in the hard work with Durham, get the runs, get the wickets, and then we'll see what happens after that.
You talk about that, runs and wickets. You want to develop yourself as a genuine all-rounder, is that the idea?
I don't want to be a bowler who can just bowl 4 or 5 overs here and there. I want to be someone who can bowl behind the likes of Stephen, Liam and Mitch, bowl 15, 20 overs in the day.
And in terms of your batting as well, you've been building up over the summer, weights programs and things like that. Does that all help?
Yeah, I've got a lot fitter than I was last year. All the work we did with ECB in the gym, it's got me fitter, which means I can bowl a lot more overs. And it's being fitter, with the batting, make me concentrate longer and hopefully get more runs than I did last year.
There's potentially a very exciting, on paper at least, when people are fit, very exciting attack for Durham this year, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good. Obviously not having as many injuries as we did last year. That was a shock, I guess, considering the amount of injuries we had last year. But we've got Stephen Harmison, who's best bowlers in the world on his day, and then Liam Plunkett, he's played for England as well, and then Mitch, who can bowl quick and aggressive, and then we've got Ian Blackwell. He's a quality spinner and has been for the last 10 years. He's been playing first-class cricket.
In terms of where you were born and brought up, what are your feelings on that and playing cricket in England and for England?
I moved over from New Zealand when I was 12. I've been here for 7-8 years now, so I feel loyal to England and Durham. I want to play for England. It's my life goal to do that. So yeah.
When people look upon that negatively, does that bother you at all, or once you've got it right in your own head, then you're happy with that decision?
I've always get asked the questions about moving over from New Zealand. I just tell them that I want to play for England, and then that's it, I guess.